Hello, welcome to Retiring in Japan, the diary of a 61-year-old retired American living in Japan, in the Japanese countryside here. This morning I'm opting for the bridge course. I don't know, I'm tempted to go a little further, but I kind of overdid it the other night with the 2.5 Oyajis interview with Victor. I don't even need the umbrella. With Victor and Hiko. And so I think I'll just take it easy today. My one objective for today is to ship the purchase that was made on the store. I'm also going to go to the doctor to get my eyes checked and I'll list some more items. So with that, let's get the day started. Let's stop and have a look at the community garden here. This used to be a rice field. This is right around the corner from my house. And the various neighbors here have their gardens. They're protecting their tomatoes nicely. The water's flowing right through the channel here. These fields are plowed and ready for something. Maybe not rice this year, but just below that, the rice field here is nicely flooded and gentle rainfall. All right, I'm back home and up on the balcony here, and you can see the rain is coming down. I've set up a live stream camera going on right down there, pointed at the shed, so people can kind of listen to and see the rain. I'll let that run for a while. I do a daily good life meditation. It's a video that I do, kind of like a mental reflection on the day, a journal entry. I do that every day at 6 a.m. Got about 5 minutes to go before that. Usually I set up my standing table. It's positioned right over there leaning against the wall there, but for rain I won't put it up. So I've got this little platform here that I use as well. Having my Japanese maples, I get a little wet, a little rain in this nice atmosphere and weather. Come out a little further. Enjoy a little water, guys. I'm going to list this item. Yeah, I've got an online store called the Old Tokaido, and I do a series called the Japan Antique Roadshow, where I list items. This is an item. So here, I'm going to make a list right now. You can see. Softy Papa here from the Softy Papa eBay store. I've got a little Japanese sake flask to share with you today. This is a really interesting item. It's made of solid metal. I'm not really sure just what type it is, though. Kind of looks like pewter or lead. Now, I'm sure it's not lead. It kind of looks like it. I hope it's not lead. I don't think it's lead. I don't know just what it is, though. But it's kind of heavy, and it's no particular maker's markings anywhere. But if you get a closer look at it here, you can see that it's got some nice decorative items there. Let me just turn the camera on. It's kind of a rainy day, so I've got this alternate platform out. You can see it's got some nice lines on it there. It's got this enormous mouth and kind of an asymmetry to it. I don't think it was damaged. I think this was intended to be just like that. Kind of like, it's very wabi-sabi. Look at that. Maybe it was damaged. Maybe it fell over or got bent. Anyway, it's got some history. It seems quite usable and serviceable. It's clearly got some age and wear. Not sure just how old this is. I'd probably date it from the Showa period, somewhere between 1928 and 1989. But, it could be older than that. It's hard to tell with an item like this. It could withstand quite the test of time. So I'm going to list it as, of course, an antique used item with evidence of wear in being otherwise good shape. And I like it. It's metal. And I don't see metal tokuri sake flasks very often. So here it is. On my YouTube store, you can find it if it's still available, hanging at the bottom of this listing on YouTube. And check out my store. Just look for the shop tab on my YouTube channel, Softypapa. Take care. This is kind of fun. So I'm out walking the dogs right now. Ollie and Yumiko already went home. Ollie wasn't having this wet walk. I've got the camera out in the yard, and I'm talking to some of you on this phone while the camera's out there showing the yard. And I'm talking to Gerald in particular about where I should move the camera to, whether put it in the bamboo forest or the river. I don't know what will happen when the connection, if I move it away from the house, I'll lose the Wi-Fi connection. It'll go to 5G. I don't know if I'll lose the stream then, but we'll give it a try. So I'm waiting to hear what Gerald says, river or forest, and I'll move the camera appropriately. But this guy is slow trudge on home. So we're gonna be breakfast soon, Ollie, or Rudy, that is. Okay, we're back. I dropped the dogs off inside. Let's go move the camera to another place. I'm gonna try to move it out into the garden, or maybe to the river's edge. We'll see what happens with the Wi-Fi connection if I lose it. If so, then we'll try again after breakfast or tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, after breakfast or in the afternoon. So the camera is right here. Let's move it. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Or drop it. Still running? Yeah. Hey, there's the... Wow, it's been 1 hour and 26 minutes. Let's see what we can move this to. Okay, put the... We might lose it. The bamboo might be nice. The bamboo grove. The garden might be nice. Or maybe the river. See, I did all the weeding here yesterday. Taking care of the soil. Maybe by the tomatoes. That might be kind of fun. Maybe here. Or over here. That might be a good spot. Let me find a rock or something. Okay, it's time for me to go to the eye doctor, and I've got the live stream camera set up here with a nice tableau with the Japanese maple in the background and the bird song, etc. While my two Japanese maples get their evening watering. Let's go to the eye doctor now. Let's leave that going. Okay, just leaving the eye clinic right now. Great news. I've got a cataract in my right eye. Why is that great news? Well, it's nothing worse than that. The doctors in America had cataract in my left eye. Had a cataract in my right eye in the United States, which I had surgery, which would really fix things up nicely. And they told me at the time that I had a cataract developing in my left eye, which is the one that is the problem now. So I'm going to have surgery done and get this taken care of. And the reason it's good news is that I'm glad that it's not anything more serious than that. No other eye disease.
Oh no, you're not driving.
Oh, that's right. I've got the drops. That's right. I can't drive. Duh. So I've got, it's not something more serious than cataract. So I'll get the surgery and I should be in pretty good shape. So pleased with that. Now it's time to go get some lunch. Nice place, really good place. 3,600 yen for all the inspections, the checkups, and the doctor's consultation. Not bad. Okay, we're back home and the rain continues to come down. Thanks to those of you who joined us for the live, for us, like a 3-hour live. Keeping an eye on these two Japanese maple as the rain came down, give them the nice water. Now let's make a cup of tea and get to work listing more items in the store. Got my little teapot here. Aim that down a little better. Got my can of tea, so I just measure out a little bit like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Pour that in there. And then just put the hot water in. My little hot water dispenser. These things are great. These hot water pots, wonderful. Put that on there, let it steep for a minute, and we're ready to drink some tea and get listing. Wow, the rain is really coming down and the wind is starting to pick up. Let's have a look at this first pour. Hey there, Softy Papa here from the Softy Papa YouTube store. I have another Japan treasure to share with you. Here is a little yo-yo with the name Takiguchi Miho written on it, and very carefully in, let me if I can get the good light on there, Takiguchi Miho across the top, and then the lower there, that's the surname at the top, and Miho-chan, that would be a girl's name on the bottom. So this was written in very carefully, probably by Miho-chan herself. And it's interesting that she chose to write it out in hiragana script rather than the kanji Chinese characters, which she certainly would have known. Kind of adds a more informal feel to it, kind of just like writing in an informal way. Well, which would be appropriate for a toy like a yo-yo. It's kind of nice. It's still got the loop in it. Whoops, you could kind of size the little girl's finger by the size of that little Miho-chan's finger by the size of that little loop, huh? It's fun to kind of, intuit little bits of details about it. You could probably still use it, but it seems to be one piece of the thread the string is frayed there, and there's a knot that has it kind of stuck in there, which I think is a good idea, just to let it be in place. Maybe a nice little display item, novelty piece in the collection of someone who really likes Japanese stuff. Of course, being a used yo-yo, it's used, quite worn, and kind of shows evidence of wear. I really like this item. A little bit of history. I'm sure this dates from the mid to, I'd say, right, I'm pretty dead sure, mid-Showa period. I'm going to date this one to the 60s or 70s, maybe stretching out to the 80s, or it could be earlier, even to the 50s. Who knows? I like this. Sorry, I'm waving it all around. There's a good look at it. Good look under the light with the rain coming down. There you go, in front of the little Japanese maple trees that are getting their water. Thanks for dropping by to have a look. This item, if it's still available, will be hanging at the bottom of this video. You can also get more items like this on my YouTube store. Just check it out over, go to my YouTube channel, look for the shop tab. There you go. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Okay, we're out for a little dog walk, and I thought I'd stop and take a look at the river. It's pretty flooded. Not terrible. You see the birds there, the swifts, or the swallows, whatever they are. They're sporting around just above the water. Oh, there goes one right there. See, there they are, flying above, just above the water. I don't know what they're up to. They're looking for something to eat, I guess. Insects or something. Trees looking good. Okay, come on, Rudy. Let's continue our walk. It's wet, Papa. It's wet. Yep. Hooray, tonight's dinner is udon, one of my favorites. Yumiko asked late earlier, was wondering about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, as I dish it out? Mm-hmm. Okay, so beginning with there's always the zone.
Oh.
Hmm?
Beware of eggs.
Oh, okay. Gotta be careful. Get them noodles. Oh, did I hit an egg? I think I hit an egg. Right off the bat. So scoop. Go in with the scoop and the get. And don't forget this sauce. And the meat. Soup. Yay, that's so good. And then gotta have shichimi on top. Lots of that. And we're ready to go. Itadakimasu. Yes. All right, well, the day's pretty much in the bag now. Pretty much just an average day. It's kind of interesting to be able to share kind of an average day, some of the highlights, some of just the moments that kind of stood out. It was kind of nice. It was a good day, productive day. Completed the things I wanted to do. Got the good news that I have cataracts. Good news because it's not something worse. Okay, well, time to head on back. The ladies got ahead of me. Rudy and I are a little slow. Well, he's the slow one. I keep up. And we'll wrap this up and maybe see you tomorrow if you want to join us. So take care. Be safe, but not too safe. Say goodnight, Rudy. Good night, everybody.